Hello everyone, myself Assistant Professor Vatsalli Patel from Civil Engineering Department working at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center Navsari. Today we are going to discuss about achieving sustainable success. So for achieving sustainable success, we have to understand what is the engine of success. The contributors have a deeper and wider definition of success than non-contributors, while non-contributors define success in terms of material success, achievement, external impact, etc. Contributors are able to deepen and widen this definition of success to include personal fulfillment, development of self-esteem, ongoing development of personal capabilities. So let us understand this in another way. So if we talk about success, every man should take up his own idol and attempt to accomplish it. That is a surer way of progress than taking up other men's ideals, which he can never hope to accomplish. For instance, we take a child and at once give him the task of walking a 20 miles. Either the little one dies or one in 1,000 travels the 20 miles to reach the end exhausted and half dead. That is like what we generally try to do with the world. All the men and women in any society are not of the same mind, capacity, or of the same power to do the things. They must have different ideals, and we have no right to sneer at any ideal. Let everyone do the best he can for realizing his own ideal. Nor is it right that I should be judged by your standard or you by mine. The apple tree should not be judged by the standard of the oak, nor the oak by that of the apple. To judge the apple tree, you must take the apple standard, and for the oak, its own standard. So, what is success? Any living things and biosystem exist for a limited time span measured in terms of entry and exit. So as we know, Swami Vivekananda and Bhagwan Swaminarayan lived for less than 50 years, but their contribution to the society is remarkable. So the inner success will be defined by the excitement of overcoming challenges, stretching one's boundaries as a human being, building new capabilities, self confidence, and self esteem. And external success is defined by awards, beating competition, financial incentives, and promotions. So, the non-contributor type person focus only on external success, whereas the contributor type person will focus on both the external success as well as inner success. Contributors seek success for the deeper rewards. The external rewards are just a welcome bonus for them. So let us see how we can expand one's vision of success by different examples. So here you can see non-contributor type person only focus on external success, like I want a bonus, so I will work for the targets given. Whereas the contributor type person will focus on external success plus the inner success, like the bonus offered for meeting targets will only be an additional benefit. More important, I want to experience the challenge of working for a target and the joy of achieving it. So assume you are a part of group trying to achieve some goal where through the goal was not accomplished for various reasons. You all truly enjoyed the process and felt it was worth it. The excitement of working together, the energy created in the group, the thrill of overcoming challenges and finding solutions, the sense of achievement, etc. etc. So, to get success, we should enjoy the whole process of it. There are changes or say challenges that we may face some challenges, but from that we will get experience to handle it. So, as we can see here, the non-contributor type person only focus on bonus given for reaching the target, whereas contributor type person sees bonus as just additional benefit. For them, achieving the target through the challenges are their most important. When we pass through difficulty and then achieve the final target, it will be a thrilling experience. Let us see another example for it. So here you can see non-contributor type person focus is like I want to come first in the marathon, whereas contributor type person focus more things like not only do I want to come first in the marathon, I also want to build the confidence, willpower and stamina to run such long distances, face the challenges that come up with a positive attitude without giving up, and beat my previous record. I want to also develop self discipline. So sometimes one does not win an external achievement, yet one feels that one has gained confidence and become stronger from the experience. To others, this might look like a failure, but to you, it doesn't seem so. Life is not always smooth and easy through the aims are bound to come. So, wider vision of success change the way of one deal with the failures and through situation that comes up in their life. So as we can see here, the non-contributor type person only want to win and want to come on first position, whereas the contributor type person want to come on first position as well as they want to build the confidence. The challenges may come in their way, but they do not give up and face the challenges with willpower, and also after winning they want to break their own records and also to develop self discipline. Let us see one more example for it. So here you can see non-contributor type person thinking will be like I want the best scientist award this year, whereas contributor type person will think like if I get the best scientist award this year, it will be great. More important, I want to stretch the boundaries of my thinking and imagination and come up with new discoveries in my field. So, there are many people whose entire life revolves around contributing in their work. However, they never seem tired of it. Their work seems fresh and challenging all the times because they are constantly stretching their own boundaries, their thinking, their imagination, and the excel more and more each time. They may or may not have received recognition and rewards for it, but they do not chase those rewards. Their thrill comes from excelling themselves. So as you can see, non-contributor type person only think about external success like getting best award of the year, whereas contributor type person think about external success and internal success both. They feel like through they get the best award, they still want to stretch their limit and want to discover more and more in their field. Let us understand this concept in detail with one more example. So here you can see non-contributor type person want a promotion so that they want to perform well. Whereas contributor type person not only want promotion, they also want to develop their capability as well as team capability working with them so that they can perform well. So here you can see non-contributor type person focus on external success like I want a promotion so I must perform well. Whereas contributor type person will think like getting a promotion is great, who doesn't want one? But more important, I want to develop the capabilities of my team members and my own capability as a leader so that all of us do well. So, if you were put into a new role of a new situation that you had never handled before, where you were forced to develop many new capabilities within yourself to deal with it, irrespective of the outcome of the role or situation, you felt accomplished because of the new capabilities you learned, and that will help you to achieve sustainable success. So as you can see, non-contributor type person only want to do well in their workplace in terms of getting promotion, whereas contributor type person want to develop their capabilities as well as their team members capability as a leader so that they can do well beside their promotion. Now let us see vision of success according to different persons point of view. So let us see Karan's success vision first. At such a young age, I am a millionaire. I have my own company, big car, 3 houses in a different cities. I have achieved what most people can only dream of. Of course, I had to sacrifice many relationships to reach there or here. So what? You have to lose some to gain some. No wonder people say it is lonely at the top. So here we can see that he only focused on his success. After getting everything, he thought that he has achieved everything which other people can dream about. But during this, he lose so many relationships. So he only focus on external success. He think that being lonely at the top is better things. His vision is only to get financial success alone. Now let us see Desai's success vision. I have made a comfortable life for my family. We are able to enjoy it together. We are very close. I have always stood by my principles and am respected in the community for that. People always come first. No amount of money is worth a lost relationship. I have always stood by people and I know that my people will stand by me if I ever need it. And most important, I have a lot of love and joy in my life. My life is very full. So we can see that he focused on external success and internal success both. He want to progress together with other persons. His main focus is his principles, not the money. He thought that no money can worth losing a relationship with people because he think that they will stand by his side whenever he need them. So because of all this, he think like his life is full of joy. So from both the cases, we can learn that current success vision only include external success, whereas Desai's success vision includes both external and inner success. So think of the impact on their personal fulfillment, relationships, character strength, etc. Their success vision tells us what each one values in life. This determines what will be each one's criteria for making a choice. Now let us see some most successful person's vision of success. So let us see Sachin's success vision first. So Sachin Tendulkar once said that success not only for self but also for teammates and for India. After India won the Cricket World Cup in 2011, the team dedicated the win to Sachin Tendulkar. They carried him on their shoulders around the ground. So we all know that in 2011, MS Dhoni was the captain of Team India and played most important inning on the night of the final. But as we know, all the people of India want to win World Cup for only one man, Sachin Tendulkar. And also Sachin is idol of MS Dhoni since his childhood. So after India win the World Cup, Team India Team India dedicated the win to Sachin Tendulkar and take the victory lap around the ground with Sachin Tendulkar on their shoulders. So let us see what their teammate says about the victory. Virat Kohli says that this win is for Sachin. Zahir Khan says that it is a dream come true and we wanted it so badly for this very special guy. And also we know the relationship between Yuvraj Singh and Sachin Tendulkar. Yuvraj Singh says that I wanted to win the World Cup for Sachin. He was always around for me. During my tough times, he told me to keep up the spirit. He said, you don't know what is there in the box for you in future. You may be working hard, but work harder. Sachin also told me that he believed in me. So as we all know, despite fighting with cancer during the World Cup, he continued to play and want to win World Cup for Sachin Tendulkar. So, Sachin believed in enabling and helping his teammates grow. In their success, he saw the success of Team India. And lastly, Sachin says that, and that is the reason why this victory is great because different players have made contributions to the win. So, when all the players are dedicating win to the Sachin Tendulkar. He says that it is because of different people contributed in India win the World Cup 2011. So there are many stars in cricket, but not all of them have this kind of regards from their teammate. So in cricket, we have not seen such a great cricketer like Sachin Tendulkar. He is the perfect example of contributor type person. He never played for the records. He played for Team India. And he is known as God of cricket all around the world. Next, let us see Marion Jones' success vision. So, she was a former world champion in track and field athlete. Marion Jones was a US track and field athlete who went on to dominate the world stage in the late 90s and early 2000s. She was one of the most loved athletes and a role model for thousands of Afro Americans who routinely beat her competitors on the track fields right from her childhood. So, if we talk about her winnings, in 1997, Marion wins the 100 meters sprint at World Championship in Greece. In 1998, she won gold medal in World Cup in South Africa. In 1999, she won 4 titles at World Championship in Spain and in 2000 won 3 gold and 2 bronze at Olympics in Sydney. Then In October 2007, she admitted to taking performance enhancing drugs as far back as 2000 Olympics. She admitted to lying to investigation authorities earlier on the doping issue. It was a very public fall from grace for 31-year-old Jones, who in 2000 had amazed sportsmen across the world with her extremely difficult goal of winning 5 gold medals at the Sydney Olympics. She finally won 3 golds and 2 bronze. Jones had to give up all medals that she won 2000 onwards. Her fans felt betrayed. So, in her ambition to win at any cost, Marion took drugs to improve her performance. So, a person with a narrower, purely external vision of success may start one's career by being a contributor. However, he or she can become a non contributor as the career progresses, as in the case of Jones. Next, if we talk about Walt Disney's success vision, he said, contribute to people's life through entertainment and hours of joy is my aim. So let us see what he tells us. People talk about me saying the guy has no regard for money. That is not true. I have had regard for money, but some people worship money as something you have got to have piled up in a big pile somewhere. I have only thought about money in one way, and that is to do something with it. I have always been bored with just making money. I have wanted to do things, I wanted to build things to get something going. I have never been interested in personal gain or profit. This business and this studio have been my entire life. My business is making people, especially children, happy. So we know that he was the creator of Mickey Mouse and the founder of Disney Productions. So Walt Disney says, of all the things I have done, the most vital is coordinating the talents of those who works for us and pointing them towards a certain goal. So his only vision is to contributing to people's lives through entertainment and hours of joy. Now let us see Abdul Kalam's success vision. So once he said, keep trying until you convert your dreams into reality. So let us see how the journey of dreams is started. At the end of third year at MIT, Abdul Kalam was given a project to design a low-level attack aircraft. Kalam took up the responsibility of preparing and drawing its aerodynamics design. Kalam's professor reviewed the project and declared Kalam's work to be gloomy and disappointing. Then Kalam asked for 1 month's time to complete the task, but was given only 3 days by his professor. Kalam stayed up all the night and completed the project successfully. The professor said in Kalam's praise, I knew I was putting you under immense pressure by asking you to meet an impossible deadline. I never accepted you to perform so well. So, in April 20, 1989 was scheduled to be the Agni missile launch date under Kalam's leadership. Due to safety reasons, Kalam had to cancel the missile launch. The media took up the chance to create much controversy around this. The missile launch was cancelled once again when it was scheduled to launch on May 1, 1989. While addressing an assembly of 2,000 persons on May 8, 1989, Kalam said, "I promise you we will be back after successfully launching Agni before the end of this month." It was Kalam's inner strength and self-confidence behind Agni's success. Finally, it took off at 7:10 hours and it was a perfect launch. So let us see some famous line of Abdul Kalam sir. Dream, 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 convert these dreams into thoughts and then transform them into action. We should not give up and we should not allow the problem to defeat us. Three things are important for success: design capability, goal setting, and realization, and the strength to withstand the setbacks. To succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal. Three, there are forces in life working for you and against you. One must distinguish the beneficial ones and choose correctly between them. So as we know, he was the 11th president of India, but the pressures and expectation of the presidential post never got to Dr. Kalam. The usual full sleeve blue shirt, the long grey hair, and his various most commonly used words like fantastic, what's happening, etc. always remain with him. Situation never changed the person Dr. Kalam is. Despite being a president of India, he was easily approachable to students, civilians, and politicians. Now let us see Amartya Sen's success vision. So Amartya Sen's vision is finding solution to the problems which affect the well-being of the community. Professor Sen is an Indian economist born in Bengal in 1933. He received his doctorate from the University of Cambridge. He has been a professor in India, Britain, and United States. He was awarded the 1998 Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences for his contribution to welfare economics and social choice theory. So, at the age of 9, Amartya Sen witnessed the Bengal famine of 1943, in which 3 million people died. He also witnessed a lot of violence occur in India during the time of partition. These two events made him decide to study economics and find out solutions to the problems which affect the well-being of the community. Sen worked to find out the causes of famine and developed practical solutions for preventing or limiting the effects of real or perceived shortages of food. He said, famines are easy to prevent if there is serious efforts to do so. Famines occur not only from lack of food but also from inequalities built into mechanisms for distributing food. Amartya Sen has been called the Queen and the Mother Teresa of economics. So, Amartya Sen believes that humans should account to one another. For example, If a stranger asks the way to the railway station, the local would not send him to the post office because one should account to one another. Showing his accountability towards mankind, Sen has utilized his domain knowledge of economics towards the welfare of society. His philosophical work has made deep exploration in issues of justice, inequality, mortality, liberty, freedom, rationality, and objectivity. Sen designed methods of measuring poverty that gave useful information for improving economic conditions for the poor. The policies of many organizations and government are influenced by the theories and practical examples Sen has written in his research paper and books. So, at last, I want to tell you that how fruit of success can be gained. Power and things like that will come by themselves. Put yourself to work, and you will find such tremendous power coming to you that you will feel it hard to bear. Even the least work done for others awakens the power within. Even thinking the least good of others gradually instills into the heart the strength of a lion. Each one of us to have a large vision of success so that we create material, intellectual, and spiritual success not only for ourselves but also for our fellow men and our whole country. So, purity in thoughts, speech, and act is absolutely necessary. As for thirst after knowledge, it is an old law that we all get whatever we want. None of us can get anything other than what we fix our hearts upon. There must be a continuous struggle, a constant fight, an unremitting grappling with our lower nature till the higher want is actually felt and victory is achieved. The persons who sets out with such a spirit of perseverance will surely find success at last. So here I end my session. Thank you all of you.